Today, Precarious plays
Steven Universe saves the light.
To answer your earlier question
What was that?
about
Let's have a go.
whether I prefer to have mystery on the map or have everything available but in menu form and you have to invest time.
Mm-hmm. And cognition.
Yeah.
Recognition.
Let's see what you've got.
I prefer the mystery on the map depending on how heavily you're punished for missing things.
Yeah,
Depending on how much backtracking it causes. Because I just don't like menus. I don't like them.
So here's my thought on the subject currently.
I don't like you.
It's a bit of a puzzle, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of games of this style. So let me give you a really easy example. That boss was flying, so you needed to come up with a response for that, like a counter to it. And a projectile is the solution that you came up with, until you stumbled upon the fact that Sardonyx just teleports to her targets to hammer them.
Hollow Pearl?
So thinking of it like a puzzle, and thinking of every maneuver, every technique as a puzzle piece, sometimes, like, I like the mystery of having things locked away in the environment. But sometimes it feels more fair. I think it might, broadly speaking, be a better design if there is some catalog of what's available. I think that maybe the best situation might be... So I was playing Tales of Berseria recently. I beat that game. And one thing that was helpful is that whenever a new character was added to the party, there was a brief write-up of their playstyle. So even though I didn't have access to all of the abilities that I would over the course of the game, I did have an idea of how they would function as they level.
Shake it up.
Oh, dang it, I did that in reverse.
Or were you trying to...
I was trying to get it when it was right on the star, but the wider it is, the
yeah.
wider the field of attack.
Right.
So I did the backwards and helped nothing.
But there's something that I still want to investigate, which I think would be challenging to figure out. But I still want to know if the damage is diminished.
What just happened?
It looks like it sealed away the ability pearl just used on it.
Activating.
Oh, you.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh.
Why didn't it do that with Hollow Pearl? Because it wasn't direct damage, I suppose? I want to know if Garnet's Ground Pound, if the damage is inversely proportional to...
The area.
Right.
I don't know.
Like, can you choose between a broad but dilute attack? Oh,
Let's
no.
shake it up.
Don't try and go for the max blast, because you're just going to wind up with nothing for your investment. In this scenario, like with the latency of the Steam Link,
Yeah.
and or the pressure of recording. Because, I mean, it's like, there are too many variables, and I don't have the will to test it. Like, I don't have the will to tape you to a chair and be like, all right, we're running 6 trials, 15 reps each time. Now I'm gonna see what your chance of success is.
Wait for it.
You, sir.
If you aim down, you should be able to hit the bird and the warlord because I think
Yes.
it's based on how they look, not where they are in space.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, in reality, that would have gone between them, but reality's dumb. So.
I'm gonna have Peridot angrily throw her phone at him because.
And then we're gonna get an achievement for destroying something with a tablet.
Well, basically what I'm trying to do is, well, this is all over the place. I'm not going to pretend like I have a concise strategy, but I don't mind losing the phone. Worth it. Oh, we got... Oh, pay attention. Self. I'm gonna eat something. That was not very good. Bear Claw?
I would save that for someone
Yeah.
like Connie or Pearl.
A lot of health. Do I need a lot of health?
You could just do fry bets. And then once the meter fills up, you could
Do your thing.
do a shield on top of it.
Gem power.
Now I think the one thing that you need to do is start putting Peridot's turrets down because it's a small amount of damage seemingly over the entire battle until something... Like I wouldn't be surprised if like ground-based attacks, like if they knock them over or destroy them outright or something. Because I think the menu said as much. I think that the menu said that when your doodads are destroyed, I think there's a teamwork ability that refunds a star point. So I think that that's going to be the tipping point. It's whenever they introduce a character, introduce an enemy that can destroy Peridot's turrets. So until then, you should ride the Peridot train and just bread guns everywhere. Bread gun for you. 2 bread guns over here. We're going to create a Venn diagram of pain. Where this circle goes here and that circle goes there, and you're in the middle.
Venn diagram of pain is my perfect circle cover band. Sorry. Not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. All right. I'll put one over here.
I like the way Peridot's playing because I think that her ability to maneuver around and put things down in a very specific spot, I think it's well suited to the kind of mentality I have.
Can I get both of these?
I would aim for the shadow. I would aim for the shadow and
I see.
go a little further south. That will definitely get the mango,
Yeah.
and it might get the other one.
Okay. We'll get the mango for sure.
Yeah. Which honestly is probably the bigger threat. Red.
Okay. I'm just not. I'm having too much fun and I'm not paying attention. Whose health is bad?
I don't know why you keep trying to use Quake, because 2 of these enemies fly. You need to stop that. And you need to just use Hollow Pearls, because it's cheap and it's effective, and put it on the mangoes, and we'll go home, we'll call it quits, go home early.
We'll get that pizza amethyst. Okay. Pearl. Hollow pearl for this mango.
And I think it's damage over time on damage over time, because I think there's a chance that the Hollow Pearls will light the enemies on fire. Yeah. That one burning? No, I don't think that one's burning. Hey now, is that Mango trying to dive bomb Hollow Pearl?
Yeah.
And Hollow Pearl said no. Okay, so Pearl never gets to leave the party.
Ever again. Wait, that wasn't Hollow Pearl.
You could use the fireball and light each of them on fire. Well.
Oh.
Does it just go?
It does just go.
Okay, so that's the risk. That's the risk of it. Okay. Oh, that's fine.
Oh.
That's
Don't
still
hit my turret.
That's pretty hardy, though. I thought for sure it was going to be a one-hit kill. Just what's up with that? Why does Greg have to do a perfect block to preserve his damage over time deal, or any of his abilities, but Peridot's turrets get like a whole HP meter? Oh well. I guess Greg isn't carb-powered enough.
I think I have just enough to end this. Oof. Okay, that was a mess, but it was a very, very fun mess.